Hey guys, this time around it's going to be a train show recap. I did 2 train shows this weekend, both Davenport and Wheaton. I'm going to tell you about it and show you a few of the items that I picked up even though I was there to sell. Come on along. Hey everybody, so as I said in the introduction, I did 2 train shows this weekend. I did the train show in Davenport, Iowa. Not to be mistaken, the one in Moline, which is the week before. And I did the local train show here. That's the first Sunday of each month. It's the Great Midwest Train Show at the DuPage County Fairgrounds. I'm there every month. There will not be a show in July because that's when the county fair is there. But next shows will be May 1st and, or not May 1st, let me check my calendar here real quick. It will be May 4th and I believe June 1st. And then the next one will be the first Sunday in August. So overall, the shows were okay. I mean, Wheaton was about what Wheaton usually is. It was a little bit better turnout, which was nice. And funny story. So, well, here, let's talk about Davenport real quick. So Davenport, it's at the Mississippi Valley Fairgrounds there. The show ran from 9:30 until about 3. Originally, all the paperwork and flyers said 4 o'clock, but they shut it down at 3, which was fine because it was started winding down at about 1:30, which most train shows do. And overall, it was an okay show. I was hoping to do a little bit better than I did. The turnout seemed pretty good. Met a lot of great people. You know, and more I do these train shows and go to different locations, it's really cool to meet you, the subscribers and the watchers. And by the way, if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, come on, push that button. You know, even hit that notification bell so you'll know when I post my new videos. I did do just a live feed. All I did was set up a camera, and I used my phone. I just set it up, and I didn't get the best angle because my table was much bigger than what you guys saw. If you watched the video, you only got to see one side of it. It was in an L shape, so it went out around the corner, another 8-foot table. And the sound wasn't that good. I thought the sound would have been better. So I'm going to try and figure that out in the future. But all in all, the show was okay. I picked up a few items at that show, and we'll show you those. Heck, we'll show them to you right now. So as you see, I've got some trains in front of me. These guys came from Wheaton today, so we'll put these off to the side. So the first thing before the show even started, I wandered around and guess what I found? Can you figure not one, but 2 Vanderbilts with New York Central tenders. This tender is in really, really nice condition. This one's got a few little scratches on it, but it's still also in very nice condition. As you can see, there was a little bit of a different style to them. This one is just a full solid box, as opposed to this one that actually got the painted area there. Oh, and I just noticed this one is actually for a wind-up set. See how that slides? That's an easy way to tell that it was for a clockwork or a wind-up set, depending on which term you want to use. But this one's just a regular one. So of the 2 Vanderbilts I got, they are basically the same one. They are post-war. An easy way to tell is it's one solid piece for the pickup. With a pre-war, it's going to be 2 separate pieces. I did test these. They do run. The reverse unit works on them really good, and they need to be clean. There was a lot of sparks shooting off of them. Even the light bulbs do work. The only thing on this particular model that is missing is the little plastic. See the red piece on that one? That's missing. No big deal. I actually take the top of like the, sometimes you can buy lunch meats that's already in a little Tupperware thing. Well, those tops, do I have one over there somewhere? Yeah. These tops, well, this has got some stuff sitting on it, but these tops, sometimes they're translucent. And so I'll just take those and I'll cut. I actually took a few of them and I got like 10 of them out of just one top. And I just, can put them in there. But the visor on this particular one, actually on both of these, are in really nice condition. So, yeah, these will be repaints. But I love it when I can get a Vanderbilt that is complete, so all the parts are there. Both tenders, both Vanderbilts. All right, let's play a game. Take a guess. How much do you think I got them for? Well, can't do too much of that because I might get a copyright strike. 25 bucks. So that was a good deal. I have to admit, that was a very good deal. So the other things that I bought, which I don't have here in front of me, but I did take a few pictures of them because I did take them to the Wheaton show. I got a couple of buildings. The first building, they're both MTH buildings, lighted. The really cool part about it is whoever one of the previous owners, because I looked these up online and none of them had them that I saw online, they put people and benches and street lights and stuff down on the curb. Now, I don't know, maybe they did come like that, but I wasn't able to find one anywhere online like that. The first one, which I'm going to show pictures up here or there, you know, I never know until I actually do my editing, is the Pennsylvania Railroad Office Building. These are 3-story buildings with the storefront down on the bottom, and the lighting on them works great. They're really nice looking buildings, and I like how it's got the kind of the red trim to it. And the second one is kind of a cool one. It's a you know, I don't know what would be on the upper floors, but the business down on the bottom is a glass restoration place called A Pane in the Glass. P-A-N-E, Pane in the Glass. I thought that was a really cute name. And here again, they've got some cool, it's up here somewhere. They got some really cool, you know, scenery, or not scenery, street action, whatever you want to call it, down in the front. So yeah, I thought that was super, super cool. So moving on, let's talk about the Wheaton show. Had a lot of fun at the Wheaton show today. Really had a good time. The gentleman has the booth next to me. His name's Greg Hake, and he runs Gregory Hake Auctions. He currently has an auction that ends in a couple of days. I think it ends on the 9th. It's got a lot of really cool postware. And Greg is a somewhat of an expert when it comes to post-war and MPC era Lionel. He really, really knows his stuff. He's he's contributed to some of the Greenberg stuff. He's written and been highlighted in different magazines, O-Gauge Railroading, The Lion Roars, and he's been doing this for a long time, a very long time. And it's really cool having him next to me because we were joking around almost all day, telling funny stories back and forth, and it's a lot of fun. Met a bunch of different YouTubers. Penn Central 8585, Damien was there. Got to talk to him and his grandfather and his girlfriend. They're great people. He bought some cool stuff that he's going to be probably featuring on his next video. If you guys haven't subscribed to him, subscribe. Penn Central 8585. Mark from Mark's Lionel Trains. He's getting to work on his brand new setup. And yeah, he was saying he was up until like 1 o'clock in the morning working on his bench work. So and he's documenting that as he's doing it. Johnny, Optimus, I believe is his thing, but it's Johnny. He's you'll see him and Sid from Sid's Trains are real tight. They do some videos. He's a big proponent of Blue Nami. He loves the Blue Nami. He's also one of the talents or whatever you want to call them, but one of the guys on the M&M podcast. I think they put out a podcast every couple of weeks, and originally it started out as the Matt and Matt podcast, and I don't believe Matt and Matt are really involved in it anymore. So there's some new people doing it, but Johnny's been with it for quite a long time. Really nice kid, knows his stuff really well. He knows a lot more where I'm more pre and post war. He knows the new stuff really well. But yeah, it was cool meeting him. And then of course, you know, here again, it's neat where the people come up to me and say, "Hey, how you doing? I watch your stuff. I love that." Like I said, I met a lot of really, really great people, and you know, and a lot of the regulars that I get to see all the time. So that's always a lot of fun. So let's real quickly talk about what I picked up. So Greg, what he does is he brings a lot of his overage of the crappier stuff because he only puts the nicest of the nice stuff in his auctions. And so he brings some of the other stuff to the table as well. And every time he's there, he's got something different, and his prices are amazing. I mean, it was funny. Right towards the end, and a young guy came up and asked about two, because he had pretty much all HO there this time. The young guy came up and he asked about two pieces, and he says, $10 a piece. I've never seen somebody pull 20 bucks, because there was two of them. I've never seen somebody pull 20 bucks out of their wallet so fast. This guy, he was even kind of stunned at a second, thinking that he maybe heard it wrong. So that was kind of neat. What I got from him is $9.99. I threw it on a track. It wants to run. It's missing a couple of the bolts that hold the armature plate on, which is no big deal. It is a double reduction, and it turns nice. It's rusty. It does have a nice New York Central tender with a weight inside of it. And it's the metal tilt scissor type coupler on it. But, you know, $5, guys, can't pass that up. It's a Marks. I have yet to buy a Marks that I haven't been able to get running. This one wants to run, and it will run, but it just needs a couple little tiny things. The last item I got, I actually bought. I hadn't even started unloading my car yet, and I bought this. At the Wheaton show, they allow vendors to set up outside also. And it's like super cheap to set up outside. You get basically like a 10 by 10 spot, and I think it's $40, and you can have your car sitting right there. So there was an older gentleman, and he was just starting. He had a couple tables set up, because if you're outside, you have to bring your own tables. But he had a couple tables that he set up, and he just put a couple of things on there, and I walked by, and I saw something out of the corner of my eye. I said, "Hey, how much are you asking for that?" And he told me the price, and then I ended up going inside, checked in at the office, got my badge and stuff like that, and then I came back out, and I said to him, I said, "Well, will you take this price?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." So let's show you what I got. This is the Menards Power and Light. This is the older version, the discontinued version. If you notice, it's tan. The new ones are gray. That's what I really liked about this one. I mean, it's even got, the top's even got a bit of a weathered look to it. I like it a lot. I have not plugged it in. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's plug it in. I happen to have is this it? Yeah, I got a Menards plug right here. I wasn't originally planning on doing this, but what the heck, right? So, okay. I have no idea if it actually works, so we'll find out. All right. Yeah, it works. Let's there it is. Looks nice in the dark. Put these lights back on. Yeah, the only thing I did notice that is missing, and to me it does not matter at all, and unless this one didn't come with one, and it may not have. Usually there's a piece that goes in here in the pass-through in case you don't want to have that, you're not going to use that. So, yeah, when I do my redo, I might use this on the layout. I have not decided yet, but yeah, I got a very nice price on that. I was happy with it. So unplug that. I was happy with it, and one of these days I'll go to one of these shows and I won't come home with anything. But like I say, all in all, the Wheaton show was the Wheaton show. I mean, vendor-wise, I only saw one vendor that didn't show up. although there are 3 buildings, I mean, I say there's 2 buildings, but they call it 3 buildings. One of the buildings has got a divider in the middle of it. I didn't go into buildings 2 and 3, so I don't know if everybody showed up over there. But of the people that I talked to, because there was a few people that were also at the Davenport show on Saturday, that just about everybody had mentioned, hey, they did a little bit better at the Wheaton show this time around. So that's always good to hear. And I think that's going to cover it for this video. In the next couple weeks, I'm going to start back here with whatever I'm going to be doing. To be honest with you, I still haven't completely decided what I'm going to do back there. I have a number of different ideas in my head, and but yeah, I still haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do. So, but step 1 is going to be, I got to get everything off of there. So I got a number of people that are sending me messages right now asking me how my weekend was. So I'm going to get to answering a few of these emails. And you guys have yourself a wonderful week. And next week, we'll see what's happening in Papaville. See you later, guys. Thanks a lot. Choo-choo!